Hi there, Kevin Lentz, pastor here at Shindy at Badger Ranch. Very happy to be here. Love the people here. Very kind, very friendly. Continuing the Monday devotion series, where it's a sermon recap from yesterday's message. So what we talked about yesterday was our second Sunday of just a 2 Sunday sermon series on stewardship, returning to God a godly portion, a tithe, the first fruit, what's best for you, to God's kingdom for the furtherance of God's kingdom. So we looked at the same readings we looked at last week from Deuteronomy chapter 6, which says, Moses said, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. And the other text was from the gospel reading in Mark 12, where Jesus said, the most important command is love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. So we looked at that, what is called the Shema, which means hear, O Israel. God's one greatest commandment, according to Jesus especially, love the Lord your God with the heart, soul, mind, and strength. Or in other words, love the Lord your God with everything you have, every fiber of your being. So last week we looked at love the Lord your God with your heart. So today we looked at loving the Lord your God with all your strength. And we talked about how strange has a lot of different understandings. People don't quite agree with what it means because we have our own definition for it. But in general, we might have some ideas. Like there's physical strength, where we can move things around, push them around, lift them, pull them up, whatever the case might be. And also there's a mental strength, that's being mentally sharp, mentally strong, mentally tough, not being just led around, or like someone who's kind of manipulated or doesn't have a backbone. That's what it doesn't mean. So we give thanks for mental strength as well, being able to stand our ground and be strong and know who we are as God's people and who we are as individuals, and be certain and sure about all of that. So we give thanks we have both physical and emotional, mental strength. And went on to say then that I read the text messages that strength is everything we do. And I kind of got detailed about that. Every muscle in your body, and we have, I looked it up this past week, about 700 muscles in the body. Doesn't mean you love the Lord your God with this muscle and this muscle and this muscle. It doesn't mean that at all. It means love the Lord your God with everything you have, every ounce of your being. Love the Lord your God with it. That's what it means to love the Lord your God with all those things. Excuse me. Heart, soul, mind, and strength. And then I went on to talk about how what we're supposed to do is love the Lord your God. And what that means is that we love God because of who God is. A Father who provides and loves and takes care of us and never abandons his children, is with us all the time. And his Son, whom he sent into the world, but then to be our Savior, our Redeemer, laid down his life on his cross, shedding his blood for us. So that's what it means to really love the Lord your God with all you got, have it impact who you are. The last thing I talked about was every way possible we should be loving the Lord our God. With our mouths, sharing him, singing praises to him, praying to him. With our hands, doing his work for his kingdom, whatever it might be. With our feet, going where God would have us be for him, for his sake. And certainly this includes our offerings as well. Our givings, our financial stewardship, or tithing, or first fruit, is also grown out of God's love. It's not like you need to give, you must give, you have to give. I mean, you can probably understand a couple Bible verses like that, although it's not that strong. But I believe when we understand the depth of God's love, how much there is, and that we love God back, that he's already saved us and redeemed us, how can we not respond with everything we have, including our pocketbook, including our wallet, giving back to God for what God has given us? So it's a blessed opportunity to talk about stewardship. I pray you have a good week, a blessed Thanksgiving also, and I look forward to seeing you again next Monday. God bless. Bye-bye.